there's a lot of speculation about Little Big Planet potentially coming to other platforms early in development. Do these rumors have any merit?
You mean in the early days of Little Big Planet?
Yeah.
No. So I can put those to bed completely. There was one funny day when Mark was working on his Commodore 64 version of Little Big Planet, which was, he had a physical Commodore 64 and a little trolley that he would bring back, which is an old 8-bit 1980s computer that he learned to code on. And we teased our Sony producers who came down from Liverpool, where they were based, to see what we were working on, make sure their money was being well spent. And we said, we've got Little Big Planet running on a second platform, and wheeled out this Commodore 64. And then their faces had drained, they'd gone white as a sheet, but then they realized we were joking. So the reason I can put the rumors to bed actually is because I had a strategy, and this was actually, I think it was driven by me, but I think we all agreed on it. But basically the idea was we all experienced games industry people, and I knew how hard it was to make a cross-platform title and get a publishing deal and get noticed and all those other aspects, kind of the business side of things. And we decided that we were going to go after a platform holder. So that basically narrowed the field down to Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony. And we were going to make a first-party title. And for those of you listening who don't know what a first-party title is, the idea is you might be an independent studio, as Media Molecule was, but you make a game that's exclusively for one platform. And in return, that platform holder might take a bigger risk on you. They might make a more out there title at the time anyway, back in the day, because they felt that would sell consoles. Like ultimately, PlayStation wanted to have games that were unique to PlayStation, so that they could sell more PlayStations. And for us, what was amazing about that is that we were effectively a small fish in a slightly smaller pond. We didn't have to be, a Call of Duty that was on every platform and every person's home. We just had to be as good as we could be on a platform. And to finish that thought as well, it also applies not just on the business side, but on the technical and artistic side. If you've ever done a project, you know that like the biggest projects where you've got no constraints, it's going to be everything. They're the ones that fail. And the ones where you have some constraints, where you're like, I'm only going to do this much, or, in thermo terms, like the thermometer is this big and you cannot go over it.
Scope.
So the scope, right. So doing a single platform immediately scopes the technical ambition, because you don't have to worry about other things. And